Hello, we are live. Welcome along to Aston Villa versus RB Salzburg in the Europa League watch-on. We'll be giving you the full live coverage here on YouTube, and we're going to be enjoying this one, hopefully, as Aston Villa could secure a top two finish. A top two finish, what does that mean? A top two finish will allow Aston Villa to have all of their knockout games, second legs at home. That's what it's at stake, and I quite like that we've got something to play for tonight. I like the fact that a win, a top two finish, gives Villa the chance to have home advantage when it really matters in those quarterfinals and those semi-finals, because we know that Villa are going all the way in this one. So we need Villa to have the best chance, the best possibility. And I think there's no better incentive. Don't know why my chair's uncomfortable. But big up to everyone in the chat. I really don't know what I've just done to my chair, but oh well. Big up to everyone in the chat. Make sure you're smashing the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you do all that good stuff. Haven't even seen the team lineup, but I can see those of you in the chat. Duncan's loving the rumours on transfers. Big up to you. Meeks is in the house. Big up to you, Meeks. I'm here. I'm absolutely here. I'm ready to rock and roll. Big up to everyone. And could see, some people have said this as well. I haven't done enough about that really. But we have changed our channel name to Villa Vibes. And something I did on the 1st of January. And January being the busy month that it is, I sort of haven't been able to launch it properly. But we're here. We're rocking, and we're here for the Villa, and that's amazing. And the weekend, as I said, that Newcastle game was performance of the season. I knew I said I was going to do a reaction, but to be honest, I just had a chilled Sunday. Enjoyed the Villa with Heidi and Star, and honestly, that for me was one of the best performances of the season. I think the application, the work rate, the effort, the execution of that performance was one of the biggest. It's not easy to take points off Newcastle at home. It really isn't easy. So I must say I really thought that game was electric. I thought the atmosphere was electric from the Villa away fans. And I just thought from Emi Martinez's first save in that first couple of minutes against Tonali to the way in which we went for the jugular and we got that second goal from Watkins, it was beautiful. But I haven't seen the team tonight, so I'm going to give you my live team reveal right now. Let me get Twitter up to see. I'm hoping, I've seen Duncan say we've got a mixture of blend of youth and experience. Sort of what I was expecting. But let's have a look. Where is it? Here we go. Let's have a look. This is what I was sort of expecting, a rotational side. Where am I? Here. Let's do this. Sorry, it's a little bit laggy. I think it's because I've not got my charger in. I'm going to put my charger in a second. But I have not seen... Let's get the charger in now, actually, before I forget. And I'll be asking you all for your score predictions. Let's get the charger in. Michael's in the house. Big up to you. And evenings for Dad as well. James is in here. Let's go. Love it. Right, here we go. Live lineup reveal. Let's see what I'm going to be entertained with. Ooh. Not even pinned. Wow, not even pinned. Where are we? That's lazy from the admin. You've got to make me scroll all the way down. Okay, well, that picture in itself tells you everything you need to know. Harvey Elliott. Was anyone actually expecting Harvey Elliott to play? Was anyone expecting Harvey Elliott to play? It's not that rotational. That team is not as rotational as I thought. That team is not as rotational as I thought. But big up to Farmy as well. Hope you're well. So Emi in goal. I thought Bizzot would play. I thought Bizzot would actually play. I really thought Marco is going to play. Bogard at right back. Cash definitely needs a rest. So, I get that one. Lindelof and Mings, 100%. Considering Powell and Konsa played at the weekend. And Luka Dean, that makes sense. Hemmings coming in. To be honest, with the injuries in that position, absolutely. Anana, as someone's just put in the chat, wrap Anana in bubble wrap tonight. In fact, I'm really worried. I think if tonight's anything, if you want to take anything away from tonight, make sure Amadou Anana is able to walk off the pitch at the end of the night. That's interesting. Then Elliott, Buendia, Sancho, Watkins. It's a really strong lineup. Really, really strong lineup, in fact, from Aston Villa. Just looking, you've got Rodgers on the bench. Jamoa is on the bench. Caden Young, Matson, Powell. It's a pretty defensive bench. Again, only 3 attackers, really. Rodgers, Jamoa, and Young. And let's be honest. These reinforcements of Dougie Luiz, Leon Bailey, and Tammy Abraham are much needed for our depleted bench. Ross Barkley back as well. Guys, what are we making of the transfer business? Just let me know your thoughts in the comment section, the thoughts on transfer business. But I must say, Evan Gesson, he's up there with possibly one of the biggest Villa flops of all time. And people might say that's really harsh to say. But if you're getting loaned out within 4 or 5 months of playing, and you cost quite a bit of money, and you came with a big reputation, you flopped. You've absolutely flopped. There's no beating around the bush here. He's flopped. I don't think I could hear anything else. Dougie Luiz back is absolutely sensational. Tammy Abraham, he's a Villa player. We're going to back him. We're going to see what happens. But I still think one more sign to boost that. It is all about our midfield at the end of the day. We're here on a game praying that Amadou Onana... we're praying what? We're praying that Amadou Onana comes up. Why are they saying this game is not available? Sorry, there are currently no programs of this type available. Is my Wi-Fi that bad that it's not loading the sky? What is going on here? Give me a sec, chat. Why is the Villa Europa League game not loading? That's okay. So Sky Sports is working, I think. Yeah, Sky Sports is working. So why is TNT not working? I will come to the comments in the section. I'm having an absolute wrestle with my TV here. And this is not even the dodgy fast stick. This is the stuff you're paying your overpriced Sky TV value for. Okay. Sky Sports is working. Is anyone else on TNT normal, not for a dodgy stick, and having issues? Okay, TNT Sports 1 is working for me. Why is why is the Villa channel not working? TNT Sports 2, come on. Hey, we're in. Basically, it wouldn't allow me to use the shortcut. You know, when you've got shortcuts on these Sky things, I tried to use a shortcut. It wouldn't let me work. But now we've got Tyrone Mings doing the coin toss. Absolutely happy days. Okay, chat, with that, get your score predictions in. Meeks, thanks for helping out on TNT too as well, because I went through that option. Harry Wilson on the last day, cool net. Absolutely. Loaned out of an option to buy too. That's just flopping out, isn't it? That's flopping out. And once you got the boot. Well done for hiding that bot as well. When are we going to start having drums, whistles, and flares in the ground? Crikey, imagine. Villa fans don't need it because they've got that big house. By the way, big up to some of the memberships on the house. Member for 24 months is Farmy. Big up to Farmy, hope you well. Big up to the Goat Sir, our longest ever member. He's here, he's there, he's every bloody where. He's a Liverpool fan as well. And he's helping us this season. So big up Arnie Slot for having a stinker. Harvey Elliott, the number 9. The true number 9 of Aston Villa. Harvey Elliott. Is he going to get his game time? We'll have to see. But yeah, big up to James as well. Expecting him to be on the bench. When have we decided to take Elliott? Now we've got to get rid of Gesson. Anyone in the chat still believe we should gamble on Harvey Elliott? I say gamble. It's not really a gamble. He's a class player. But do you think Unai will give Harvey a proper go now? Or do you think this is just, listen, we're a bit low on resources. We're underway. We're a bit low on resources. You need to play Harvey. I don't know if it's a little bit of that tonight. I'll have to see on that. But yeah, big up to Vij as well. Mate, 2-1 to the Villa. Love it. Good positivity. Yeah. Give me your scoreline prediction. With our lineup, it's strong enough for me to get a very comfortable win. I'm going 3-0 Villa tonight. Here's Emi Buendia. I think clean sheet. Here's Ollie. Ollie Watkins. Ollie shoots. Spilled by the keeper. Oh, Harvey Elliott could have scored. Oh, that's rusty from Elliott. Luca Dean swings in. Chance of that post. Oh, with Sancho and Elliott getting each other's ways. That was nearly the earliest, greatest revival of Harvey Elliott's career. Somehow, he's missed a sitter. He's missed the sitter. 30 seconds in. Oh, wow. What a start to this game. Ollie Watkins picks up the ball on the edge of the area, unleashes a really good effort on target. Nice early sighter for Ollie. The goalkeeper's had an absolute Western Supermare. Big up to everyone from Western Supermare. He's parried it into the path of Harvey Elliott, who is onside, by the way. And Harvey thinks he scored, but the keeper somehow saves it with his feet. What about this from Ollie Watkins taking an early shot there? I quite like that. Again, midweek, he had a few stinkers. How has he saved that with his feet? That is pure accident from their keeper and saving that. He's absolutely saved that by pure accident. Pure accident. Pure accident. What a start to this game. Should Elliot have done better? Or is that just something like you just expect to put the back in net and the keeper's done that with his feet out of blue? I think we're just sweating his remaining allowed games. Same as a good player. I agree. 3-2 Villa. Ooh, big scoreline there. Big scoreline. Well, Ollie Watkins, that's good from him. I must say again, Ollie, at the weekend, I was absolutely losing my shit with Ollie Watkins. And I'm someone who is team Ollie all the way. I'm a very much highly regarded Ollie Watkins, but I was getting frustrated with him. I was getting pissed off with him. And then Ollie does what Ollie does, which is score important goals at the right time somehow this season, or when he really needs one. I thought, again, should have had a lot more, but yeah, he's done that. But that's good to get Ollie shooting from there. What about Tammy? Is he going to displace Ollie Watkins? Tammy started. Remember, visitors were definitely saying it's the Villa way. We only score bangers. Yeah, we only score outside the box, don't we? We only score outside the box. But there we go. Big up to everyone. Should be a good game, this. Villa start with a good tempo, a good attitude to the game. But yeah, we should be 1-0 up after 30 seconds. Harvey Elliott. All right, Starry. Thanks for that. Do you see the Elliott chance? No. Should have scored after 30 seconds. Back in the team. Watkins shoots. Keeper parries it. Harvey Elliott's there. Keeper somehow saves it. All right, no worries. 2-0 tonight, Duncan. Yeah, I'm going clean sheet. I'm just doing homework. All right, love. Stars on homework. Will Javier stay there? Is this some master plan? I think. Do you know what? I think you've got to look at Harvey Elliott, and I think he's the type of character we should be signing. I'll tell you why. Hear me out on this one. You may disagree or agree with me here. Harvey Elliott hasn't once moaned or bitched about being left in the lurches, from what I'm aware, unless I've really missed it. Harvey Elliott hasn't moaned about being sidelined. He hasn't bitched about being mistreated by Villa or Liverpool. He hasn't really kicked off a fuss, which he could have. Okay. Apparently, as well, not only that, as he's turned up and he's trained with great application, a smile on his face, and done the professional business. Is that a good character? Is that a good egg? Absolutely. That's the type of player that I'd go, do you know what? We need to be signing someone like that. That's a good player to have in the change room. And we don't know what he's like behind the scenes. We don't know if he's been really difficult behind the scenes. But I honestly think that for someone to not publicly come out and try and force himself into the limelight of playing for Aston Villa, I respect that. So for me, Harvey Elliott's character, 100%. I like that. That's the type of player I want to be signing. And you get some characters in football who will make sure their agent screams. We've even got one ourselves in Emi Martinez. Let their agents do too much talking. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Let's back Elliott for a brace to stay clean. Brilliant player and professional. I agree. And that's my stance. I think his professionalism has been outstanding. Gesson. Fucking who scouted Gesson? Who actually got Gesson in? Was that a Monchi signing? Was that the reason why he got the boot? Evan Gesson has been the most underwhelming. Oh, that's poor from Lindelof. I'd even think Ali Samatta made a better impact just because of who Ali Samatta was. Harvey Elliott tries to push the ball out to Sancho, and it's a loose pass. That won't do Harvey Elliott any good. But again, lack of game time, lack of minutes will suggest that. Jadon Sancho, I thought he put in another really good shift again at the weekend. And Sancho growing with minutes. He's not quite Rashford vibes. But yeah, I haven't even looked at this current league table to know where we're at. Let me try and get onto that, actually. So top two finish for Villa today guarantees us Home advantage in the second legs of all knockout games en route to our final. And as it stands, we are second. Lyon top. They're the team to avoid in it, Lyon. What's the stakes for Forest today? Are Forest actually in danger of not even getting in the... can they get automatics? No, Forest basically... Oh, if they win, they could get automatics. Maybe? No. They just don't want to get knocked out. Is that what they're worried about? Is it just a dead game for Forest? It looks like it's a dead game. It looks like Nottingham Forest have nothing to play for. Guess on the Eagles, Denver. Oh, Denver Bar. Do you mean? Denver Bar was handy with Papa Cisse. Newcastle had a Denver Bar and Papa Cisse at one time that was unbelievable. What about George Hemmings? He's really deserved this sort of trust from Unai Emery. I think he did really well in pre-season. I think he's done well in the minutes he's come on. I think he wanted to actually be used longer at Newcastle because of the injuries and the way they went. He didn't get that. So there. But yeah, people, if you aren't already, make sure to hit that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. I think Villa, again, look very comfortable here. Harvey Elliott enjoying the freedom to play inside. That's poor from Hemmings. Gets bullied off the ball here. I didn't even look at Salzburg team. I don't even know who's in their side. But there's a free ball there. Ooh, bit of a mix-up. What about the defenders at the weekend as well? I thought they did well. I must say, Matty Cash is getting stronger and stronger every week I see Cash. He definitely needed a rest tonight. Definitely needed a rest tonight. But yeah, it's all chill. It's all good. I think, again, if you look at the way that Aston Villa have started, they've been very dominant with the ball, as you would expect at Villa Park. They're trying to, pave their way. The only thing I would say is that's another loose pass from Tyrone Mings. We've had a few of them tonight where some of the passes out from the back just haven't been good enough. A little bit lackadaisical in that sense. Sloppy again. Mings, Emmy, Lindelof, really sloppy. Well done, Onana. That's quality from Onana. That's quality. Here's Harvey Elliott. He wants to be electric. He wants to prove and show what he's about. Here's Jadon Sancho. He's got Harvey Elliott on his outside. He does use Harvey Elliott. That's a crap. No understanding between those two. Mings was like kicking against a brick wall. Mings is solid, isn't he? I thought he was really good. Mings, when Mings goes into like that lackadaisical approach, when he's really relaxed, Tyrone Mings, you sort of look at him and go, mate, you play better when you're in the physical battles, you're on it. Like tonight, he's played 2 loose passes. It's almost like he's too chilled. If you get that vibe with Mings. Greetings from Ohio. Big up to you. Big up to you, my friend. And big up to Philip Howell says, well, we drink to anyone on the claret, I'm on the beers. No, I'm not. I'm just on the purest and finest H2O. Heidi is cooking a chicken korma. We love the curries. In fact, I think we had a chicken korma last Thursday during the Europa League game, if I'm correct. Against Fenerbahce. I think I had a chicken korma then. It was beautiful. Onana's rapidly become my favourite midfielder. He's a monster when he's fit, isn't he? He's an absolute legend. Tammy Abraham will not be cup-tied, so he will be available in the FA Cup. The one about Leon Bailey. Can Leon Bailey re-register for us in this competition, in the knockouts? Because I assume that's why he's not involved today. I assume that's why Leon Bailey's not involved at all today, is because he is cup-tied. Salzburg come forward here. Little chance of handball. Salzburg, shot there. But yeah, Villa had a really bright start. Ollie Watkins with an early shot on target, parried by the keeper. Harvey Elliott should have scored. The keeper's done some freak save here. Hemming. We can't seem to get the ball out of our own defensive third when we've got it. But yeah, big up to everyone in chat. Big up Danielle. Big up Mustafa. Big up Lewis. Means is similar to Grant has revived his trend at Unai. With Smith Jody was making rash decisions. True. Can you stream the game? Unfortunately, that has been done on this channel before and was a grave mistake. But yeah, big up to you. Bailey can be re-registered. Let's get Bailey. Yeah, we need the depth. I don't like it when we've got 2 goalkeepers on the bench and 4 defenders. Who's excited for Ross Barkley to come back? He's another one I'm sort of thinking like he's our bench booster. Weirdly, it's not about Harvey Elliott. It's not about Barkley in the starting lineup for me. I see Barkley as that bench booster. That sort of player you look on your bench and go, Barkley will give you a good half an hour. Yeah, bring Barkley on, he'll give you a goal. Yeah, Barkley will bring energy to our midfield. That's how I sort of look at Barkley. I'm excited to have someone like of Ross Barkley's quality sat on our bench, as weird as that sounds. Would Villa play 2 up top? No. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. That's not the Unai way. Only when we're very deep in the second half, maybe. But yeah, Ross Barkley for me is quality, as you said, I'm going to never fit. But what a bench booster he'll be. What a bench booster he'll genuinely be. You know, we've got, you know, Kamara, Tillemans, and Arna, Bartley, McGinn. Are we missing McGinn much at the moment? I mean, I think there's some of the, in attacking sense, no, but as a captain, you know, he has his qualities. I think it'll be Bartley sitting with Manana and Luis further forward, Bogard dropping to the bench. That's another point. I forgot about Dougie. I think for me, if everyone was fit, wow, here's a big one. If everyone was fit, and it's the Europa League final, is it Yuri Tillemans and Dougie Luiz, or is it Yuri Tillemans and Nana? Oh, jeez. That's such a big decision. Would you go Dougie and Yuri or Yuri and Anana? I think I'm going Anana. I think I'm going Anana and Yuri Tillemans. Because we can't add Kamara. We know he's out injured. But say it's the Europa League final. Everyone's fit and available. Who plays that double pivot? And then you've got to ask yourself, where does Skipper go? Hemmings is having a few poor touches out there at the moment. He just needs to settle. Where does John McGinn go in that team? Where does John McGinn go in the Europa League final team? Because he ain't on my he ain't in my right wing position. Where is he? Or is he in yours? Big up Jason as well. Big up Krim. Even Josh, even I was so pleased with Harvey. I have to guess on Vince's question what happens long term Harvey in the rest of the window. Yeah, I think Harvey's. I want to see how more Harvey is used in the next few weeks. But yeah, I always find that like Europa League final, if everyone's fit, John McGinn obviously will play. So does he go Anana, Tillemans, Rogers, McGinn, Buendia, Watkins? He loves Buendia now. He loves Buendia, doesn't he? I think Buendia is the type of final player as well. Don't ask me why. As mad as I'm thinking this, I actually think he loves a bit of Buendia. I think Buendia is a big game player as well. I think Buendia has shown he can play in the big matches. This is like how he was against Arsenal. Fantastic. That Newcastle game. Fantastic. But yeah, that's the big question. Europa League final. Make your team. Give me your team. Hemo's definitely struggling, but so is Sancho. Yeah, Sancho's way off it, isn't he, tonight as well? It's a good point. Yeah, Harvey will start against Newcastle. Yeah, but everyone make sure you're smashing that like button. Can we get 50 likes tonight? That's our like target. McGinn left wing's an interesting one, Duncan. I'm trying to work out who you got on the right. For me, I think I've made up my mind. It would be if everyone was fit and it's Europa League final, I'm playing Onana. I still would love to get. Imagine Onana and Dougie. You could go. Here's really rogue. You could go Onana, Dougie, Buendia, Tielemans, Rogers, Watkins, because he plays that 4-2-2-2. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? If I had to actually think about that, but then where's McGinn? How do I get McGinn in the team? So I think he does revert to he could go Onana, McGinn, double pivot. Onana, McGinn, Buendia, Tielemans, Rogers, Watkins. There you go. I've finally landed on it. I've got my team now. I've got my team. If everyone was fit for the Europa League final, I'm playing McGinn and Onana for strength, brute, passion, physicality. I'm playing Buendia and Yuri as my pocket tens, and then Rogers and Watkins up front. Is that your team, guys, or is anyone tweaking it? Is Dougie sneaking into your team? I think it's got to be McGinn and Onana. I've decided on that. I can't believe I'm actually putting Buendia in my best 11. I was slating the fucking ass off of Buendia in pre-season. If there's anyone who's proved me wrong this season, it's Emi Buendia. In fact, I was saying that to Heidi at the weekend when we watched the Newcastle game. I actually said that. I said Emi Buendia for me has shown Emi Buendia has shown so much heart, so much fight to prove his worth in this Aston Villa team. We basically told him he wasn't needed last year. And now he's so important. Oh, no, I missed that one. Nice pass, though. Harvey Elliott. Little rusty from Villa all over the pitch tonight. Tammy would be eligible for Europa League in the next round again. Oh, yeah. Obviously, Kamara. Sorry. Martin, I've ruled out Kamara for the obvious that he is genuinely out for the season. Like, we know that Kamara. Imagine if he was back, though. But we almost know that Kamara is not going to be back. We know Kamara is not going to be back for the end of the season. Danny on a roll like that. Creme. Forrest are winning, yeah. Where have you been? Buendia's has been the man from time. Yeah, he's done well. He's done well. I've got to give so much credit to Emi Buendia. It's a bit of a dead game for Forest here. They cannot get top 8. So they already knew they were playing in chance here for Salzburg. Chance, another chance. What a save, Emi Martinez. Oh, what a double save from Emi. Brilliant shot stopping from Emi. He loves it. Brilliant double save from Emi Martinez there. Fantastic double save. Oh, Onana's down injured. Brilliant. Oh, he did take a hand off to the face there. You should get up from that one. But yeah, Onana down injured. Yeah, great saves from Emi all around there. It's a shame for Kamara to miss out on a multi-trophy winning season. Multi, Meeks? Let me guess. FA Cup and Europa League? Or is it the Premier League? I must say, although this theory will go out the window because I looked at Everton on paper and said we were going to beat them at home. On paper, which never is a real thing, we've got some very favourable fixtures, haven't we? But yeah, unreal for Martinez there. We've got some very favourable football fixtures coming up in the Premier League campaign. But who thought we were going to lose to Everton at home? Bloody no one. Yeah. Here's Bogard. Yeah, just the game sort of died out after. I thought we were going to have I thought we were having an electric start to this game. It's in the bag. I like it. We're going to win it all. We ain't winning the league, unfortunately. Look at Arsenal fixtures. They went against the Leicester teams. They win most of their games. Wow. I've always said that Arsenal always have a mid-season, end-of-season implosion, explosion, whatever you want to say it. I can see Arsenal going into the... I can see Arsenal going quite far in the Champions League. But Premier League, they're going to feel the pressure. I've never seen a team not be able to hand pressure, especially when they lead from the front. Arsenal should re-evaluate their Premier League campaign and not try and lead from the front. They should try and be like the second or third place team for most of it and then try and pip at the end. They don't know how to hold a lead. I would never trust them to walk Puff, my dog, on a lead. I would never let Arsenal Football Club and Arteta take my dog round a walk in the local block because they don't know how to hold a lead. And that dog, when she gets bolting, you're not getting her back. So, yeah, that's what I would say about Arsenal. What a ball. That's 2 balls now. Onana's fuming at Ollie Watkins. That's 2 incredible passes Onana's tried now. First one was a little bit short on Watkins. That second one's there. Oh, Ollie's just pulled his hammy. Fuck me. We are injury cursed. Ollie is holding his hammy. Oh, boy. It's got a new channel name, but yeah, that's what I'd say. Yes, in a way, Ken. Big up to you, my friend. I hope you're well. Lindelof, the Iceman, cold as ice. He is. Here is Harvey Elliott. But yeah, let's keep an eye on Watkins, how he moves. It's a great ball from Onana. We are very consistent there, isn't it? Apparently, Tielemans out for 10 weeks. You can feel the energy, can't you? As the table stands, I'll show you quickly. As the table stands, we are top, guys. We are top. We are top of the league. So we are top of the league. We are top of the league. Chance Sancho into Watkins. We are top of the league. So we are top of the league. We'll be singing that in May, eh, Meeks? Meeks? We'll be singing that in May. We believe we're going to win the league. Fuck City, right? Onana's on it like a carbon out there. Sorry, big up my man Curve. Listen, I would love to be able to trust Arteta to walk my dog, but I can't. I can't. Although King Kai's back. Do you know what? Kai Havertz actually gets too much stick. I actually really like Kai Havertz as a footballer. I think he's quite underrated, but gets too much abuse. Arsenal's defence is probably what's going to win them the league, if we're going to be honest. But Aston Villa Football Club are just as good because we've got Ezri Konsa and he's just elite. Buendia, chance. Oh, poor from Luca Dean's got to pick someone out there. Poor from Luca Dean there. Has to pick that up. That's even crapper from Tyrone Mings. But yeah, Arsenal's defence is what keeps them balling. John McGinn will be back in time for the 12th of March when I'm European League. Oh, what a McGinn. Yeah, he'll be back raring to go. Ideal world for me is we get McGinn back in the central positions. Holding pivot. Lindelof on a free has been unreal. Oh, yeah. I've definitely swallowed some humble pie with Emi Buendia. I swallowed some humble pie on Unai Emery sorting these bunch of prima donnas out at the start of the season. I've been correct on Donyell Marlon. That's one thing. I've been very spot on with my analysis of Donyell Marlon. Here's Sancho into Harvey Elliott. I've got a lot of calls wrong, but the one I have got right was about Donyell Marlon. It was the most obvious thing in the world to me. Imagine having the preseason that Donyell Marlon had, and then he couldn't get in the team, and everyone's like, "What's going on here?" That's just what I knew. I think Onana. I said this was a massive season for Onana. If I go back to my thoughts, I said this was the season for Onana to either boom or bust. Let me know in the chat. Do you think Onana's proved his worth, his big price tag this season? Or do we still need a bit more out of him? Or are we happy now that we know we've got a really good player there? Remember his age? Oh, that's another fucking crap set piece. It's all going wrong for Villa tonight. Ian Maatsen for me. You know, again, another player who's... I said it was boom or bust for Maatsen this season. Definitely boomed it. Definitely boomed it this season. Here's Sancho. Better delivery, please, Jaden. Another crap ball. That's 3 crap crosses now. 1 from Luka Dean, 2 from Sancho. Couldn't cross the road if they tried. Arsenal on every stream's head. It's true. It's true. But when we're in a total race, we're going to be talking about them in City a lot. But I'm serious here. I see Arsenal being Champions League finalists. That's a half-hearted tackle from Mings, but it does enough. Better for us to play with Liverpool. Don't press that yet. The old guard. It's weird to think that. We may as well get James Chester out of retirement. That's someone who deserves to lift the trophy for James Chester. Absolute war hero for us. Yeah, Anana's been incredible. But yeah, Donyell Marlon for me, I said it to everyone. I said he won't play much this season. I said there's something about Unai Emery and Donyell Marlon that doesn't feel right. And then when Marlon started scoring goals in the Prem, getting back, I thought, that's fine. For him to go in January, I don't think anyone expected that. Evan Gesson's just a joke. Yeah, I've got it completely wrong about Emi Buendia. I've got it completely wrong about probably Matty Cash as well. If I had to be reflective, I think I've got it really wrong about Matty Cash. The irony is, I still think I'm pretty spot on about Ollie Watkins. I know that one splits debate, but I think he's so pivotal to this Villa team in the way Unai Emery wants to play. He's the most frustrating bloke in the world. This is the first season ever where I've looked at Ollie and gone, bro, you're killing me. I'm really struggling to defend you. Watkins, I'm really struggling to defend you. I really am finding it hard. But at the same time, he just does things like he did against Newcastle where he scores that goal and you think, Poor from Lindelof. Lindelof Mings playing out from the back like they're, on the beach already. There's a little bit of maybe lacking of intensity. I get it. But there we go. But yeah, Cash has definitely made me swallow humble pie. So has Emi Buendia. Conte, we all knew, is absolute class. I'm glad he's had another good season. Who else did we get? We never questioned Yuri or Kamara. Rodgers was never in doubt. But yeah, Cash and Buendia were the ones. Facts. Anana was incredible at the Emirates. That's better. That's a better pass from Amy Martinez. This Hemmings better. Even that. It's not just Lindelof and Mings. It's Buendia, Sancho, and Elliott as well. They're all passing like they've got a cocktail in their hand. That's better. Have a shot then, Hemmings. I dare you. Got no whip here on the right. But yeah, big up Villa. This is much better. And big up to everyone in the chat. Make sure you hit that like button for me. 50 likes is the target. It is Aston Villa 0, Salzburg 0. Scoreboard and clock is below. And my face, that ugly face there. Yeah, system base is there. Anana is a baller. Just thought he's very injury prone and why got the right price tag. Maybe sell, but he's a fab player, one fit. It's just the fitness, isn't it? Am I doing well? Best of ever been, best of ever been, my friend. Thank you for asking. I hope you are as well. Yeah, best of ever been. I feel healthy. Lifestyle has changed. Diet has changed. Health's changed. My love for Ollie Watkins will never change either. Can't imagine Watkins playing for another team. As weird as that sounds. I actually can't imagine Watkins playing for another team. Sancho, yeah, I agree on that. I don't think there's the... So I said it earlier. Oh, royalty in the house again. I said this earlier. Rashford had that wow factor when he put on an Aston Villa shirt. Rashford had the va-va-voom, the wow, the instant impact. Sancho's been a bit like, okay, yeah, good shift. Good shift, Sanch, good shift. But there's not been a wow, game changer, wow, what a player, wow. Has anyone, I might be speaking just for myself, but has anyone actually been wowed by Jadon Sancho? Or do you think it's been more like good shift? Good shift, sir. It was an incredible pass on the trip. Do you know what? Agent Cash, yeah. He set everyone off. From Manchester United last game of the season to Newcastle first game of the season when he got Constance sent off. Yeah. Sanchez no for me, yeah. Yeah, great scouting from Villa to get Hemmings in. We've been nice Watkins got a goal fest run now. Sanchez Crent's help us dominate. I'm pretty sure he's like 5 and 6 in the league, isn't he? I'm pretty sure Ollie Watkins is like 5 and 6 in the league. He's doing well. Yes, please do, Meeks. Please do, my friend. Was it the Mercedes? Oh, look, there's the Mings mistake. There's the fucking Mings mistake. Because I've said it all game. Him and Lindelof are playing like they're on the beach. That's Mings for you. That's Mings for you. That is Mings for you. I've told you. This guy, I've said it earlier. I said it a couple of minutes ago. Mings and Lindelof are playing like they're on the beach. On the beach.com. They're playing like that. This has been coming all game. I haven't seen them make a convincing pass. Mings every freaking season does that without a doubt. How do you do that as a pro? No, genuinely, how do you do that as a pro? It's going to go down as a Lindelof own goal as well, which is the comical. Like, how do you do that, Mings? How do you actually do that? How do you do that? Like, how do you actually? That's actually such a hard skill to do, to give him the ball like that. He'll never change. It's true. He'll never change. There is this unbelievable error factor in Tyrone Mings, and that's why Pau Torres will always be above him. That's unbelievable. Cheers, Mings. We're trying to get top 2 here. But it's been coming. I'm not even surprised. I think if you go back on this stream, I've said Lindelof and Mings have been playing absolutely horrific with their passing. Watkins is injured as well. Watkins has been given that. Complacent, agree. Yeah, he does speak Polish for it. Yeah. Rashford at times made this team ordinary crap. Andy, how are you? We got to you, Andy. Wrong time coming in. My wife, Sanchez. Wow, you're wank. Yeah. Sanchez, one good half. I mean, this is a joke. This is an absolute joke. Terrible from Tyrone Mings. He's nearly done it again. What the... you know when we can see and feel something, how can these pros not? Buendia can't pass the ball tonight. Hemmings has been Mr. Wobbles. Sancho and Elliott are trying to link, and they're like zero chemistry. One's in the north of the country, the other's in the south. That's how far away they are from each other. And then Mings and Lindelof have been just so chilled that they've really struggled to pass the ball through the lines. And now we find ourselves in third place. It's like a library. Yeah, it's a weird game tonight. It's a rotated team. Fuck me, Watkins off. Tammy Abraham's going, oh, yes. Tammy's like, oh, Tammy, do. No, so, oh, it's the most average chant ever, isn't it? Oh, Tammy Abraham. What are we doing, Pete? Colossus football mistakes from Tyrone Mings again. But what's new? Did it in pre-season. Why did he not go off there? Why did Watkins not go off there? But Morgan Rogers has just come on now for Ollie Watkins. Damn. Damn. God's sakes, you're getting pressed off the park, yeah. What an Emmy. Could have been 2-0. Hemmings is having a stinker. George Hemmings. Chat, is Lindelof better in playing CDM tonight? We should have maybe kept concert. Have we gone a little bit too under strength? No, the team's good enough. Although I've looked, Salzburg are top of their league domestically, so there are no mugs here. No, Douglas Luiz not available. No, neither's Tammy, neither's Bailey. They'll be back in the next round. We do well as a counter-attack side, direct side, not a possession side. Yeah, get it forward. Morgan Rogers has been asked to play the false 9 as well, which is interesting. We have I don't think it's tonight that we'll have crosses. We don't get told it. It'll be our voice go ahead. Yeah. Oh my God. Gasson missed sitters in that game as well, didn't he? We're getting destroyed here. This is uncomfortable viewings. Big up my man, Curve. Get Donkey Mings off. He's been terrible. Like Mings is too busy chewing his chewing gum. It doesn't help. I think I'll be real with you. I think Hemmings is leaving them a little bit wobbly. I know it's really hard to just blame one youngster, but with Mings and Lindelof not feeling comfortable tonight, you can tell, right? And then you've got Hemmings in front of you. Number one, they can't play into Hemmings like they could to Yuri or McGinn, and receive. Number two, I don't think he's providing that defensive cover. I think it all ricochets, and Hemmings' performance has been so nerve-wracking for him that, again, so lackadaisical here from Mings. Now Bogard looks like there's a real poor energy going through the Villa team tonight of too casual, and now the quality's being affected, that everyone's first touch is off, everyone's making mistakes. I think that's absolutely spreading through this side tonight. Spreading. But let's see what happens. It is Aston Villa 0, Salzburg 1, 37, nearly 38 minutes into the game. Yeah, midfield's been massive for us. We have got Compton and Powell on the bench, but again, am I right in thinking though? I think we're going quite strong in the FA Cup. I think we're going to go all out in the FA Cup. I would love that. Imagine Villa going all out Europa League, FA Cup, Premier League. That's a statement. An offside there, but even Mings with the armband, maybe that's just, I don't know. I don't know, chat. Good. Better. Move the ball like that, Villa. Onana has been looking for that one. Rodgers, a little bit more lively there from Rodgers. It's going to be a different type of... Don't get injured there, Rog. He wants a foul, doesn't get it. Well done. Come on, speed it up a bit. Mings was good against Fenerbahce. It's just he's inconsistent. That switch can play. Yeah, so I think I said this, Echo. Mings is brilliant when he's got a physical battle to play against, like playing against a John Duran type. Oh, go on then, Hemmings. Let's go here, Villa. Let's go, Hemmings. Another shit pass from Hemmings. Like it's really infuriating. Like, oh God, the quality is really poor tonight. Onana with a mistake. Everyone's making mistake after mistake after mistake. We can't get any momentum. And there's a shot. We just can't get any momentum in this game. There's no fluidity to our play because no one seems to be able to make a 10-yard pass. Yeah, Mings can only play against physical battles and where he's got to fully concentrate. And then where he's got an easier opposition, Lindelof could have cleared that, where we've got easier opposition, Mings just goes so crap. Yeah, that's right. Go on, Les, get into them. Midfield's being destroyed. Find it quite disturbing that Mings mentioned in the press conference that mental fitness and staying focused through a game is difficult. Did he actually say that? Staying focused. Yeah, Maatsen up front. Maatsen left wing is definitely a shout today. Did he actually say that? Unbelievable, really. We can't be saying that. It's a really disappointing encounter, this, though. It's not even a attitude or effort thing, this tonight. This is actually about quality. If you want to look at this properly, this is about technical quality and ability. But a few of you have said it, that the ground is flat as a pancake as well. And I'd probably say, that's another factor. It doesn't feel like a game to be up for. I think the crowd needs to be up in themselves. And a lot of people have probably bought their ticket tonight to make sure they're guaranteed tickets for the next phase. But it just, everyone feels like we've already done our job. We've already qualified. It feels like around the ground and the players that there's not much to play for tonight and they want to save their legs and not get any more injuries. That's the sort of vibe I'm getting. And through that attitude, the technical quality of Villa tonight is the worst I've seen. To go from what we did at Newcastle to this is disgusting. It is sad, Les, that they should be destroying this press. I think Onana, for me, is the only one who's looked like he's had a bit of quality on him tonight. George Ham's really strong. Garcia was meant to start tonight. He always seems to get an injury. Yeah, it's just curse of injuries. Jeez, Meeks. That's not something you want to be saying, is it? And that's probably why Mings has missed out on the top level-ish. But yeah, the flat atmosphere is not. Yeah, everyone's. There's not one player who's absolutely pulling their weight out there. No Tillemans, no McGinn, no Kamara. Both first choice super player, cash not player. We've never been a team that can rotate that much to still be good. Yeah, true. Rotation is killing us, but these players should be able to pass the ball 10 yards. Lindelof and Mings should be able to break a press. Hemmings should be able to pass 10 yards. Buendia, unless he's on it, he's flicking the ball too much. I don't know. Sancho's ghost him. Sancho's had one good half. Yeah. Can someone remind me? I always ask this. How much of Sancho's wages are we paying, please? And how much was he on? I just want to know what we've experienced on Sancho. Yeah, Les. Exactly that. It's all about the Premier League games now in a way. But I tell you what, the knockout games are going to be the ones. The Europa League knockout games is going to be our edge of the seat stuff. It's none of this sort of like, no one's really stressed tonight because we know we've qualified. It's just Villa doing a Villa of where we've got a good opportunity. Fucking hell. We've nearly gifted them another goal. Villa are doing a Villa in the sense of we've been given a chance, finish in the top two, and you get all your home games, second legs in the knockouts. Just like when we had a chance to beat Everton after Man City and Arsenal lost. But Villa don't do that. Villa actually don't do that, do they? Villa don't like to be the opportunists. Villa do not like to seize the moment and take it on. We're paying 200,000. Well, let's just take in between that. Imagine we're paying 180k. Is that how much he's on or how much you're paying? We're paying 180k a week for Sancho. That's just like flushing that 30 mil down the drain from Evan Gesson. Sancho's wages, that's disgusting. You better score a winning goal for us this season. That's the thing, right? If Jadon Sancho scores a goal that wins Villa a trophy, then I don't care how much we paid for him. It'll be worth it. Unai to sort this out. I don't actually think he can sort these bunch of lazy clowns out tonight. They're lazy. But yeah, if Elliott scores his goal, the whole game changes. There we go. That's Villa. Sometimes we do some dodgy dealings and we do some good dealings. The thing is, we've had Kamara on a free, Yuri Tillemans on a free, John McGinn for 5 mil. So we've had some absolute bargains. But You know what I mean? No. I just, because we were already qualified for this day, Krem, I thought we could have still gone strong tonight. How is Sancho? But also, let's be real here. When Sancho's contract runs out at Man United, he's going to have to take the biggest pay cut of his life. I reckon Sancho will struggle to get a contract for more than 100k. He better have a good financial advice. I hope he's using this last big paycheck well. I hope he's using his paycheck well, because he's never going to see money like this again. And that is half time. Thank goodness for that. That was a little bit disappointing, wasn't it? A little bit, very disappointing, I'd say. Man, what a weird first half that's been, chat. Really has. Right. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm going to sort myself out a drink. I'm going to leave that there. And we'll have a chat, have a bit of a joke, have a look at a few things. Maybe even do a little bit of a quiz at half time. But yeah, got to empty the bladder. Got to get a drink. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you all in a minute or two. Go get yourself a refreshment. And feast your eyes on the fact that Villa are doing a Villa and bottling it when we need it. Yeah. Sort that out, Villa, please. I'll be back. And hopefully you'll be here soon. Stay with me. Ta-da. Oh, I'm back, chat. I'm back. Do you know what? I've got one better. I didn't even have to make a drink. Heidi had it ready. Oh, she's making dinner. Got a caramel. Do you know what? This is how bad it is. This is what the Villa's turned to. I've got a nice caramel latte in here. So yeah. Cheers, everyone. Very disappointing again. Very disappointing. Half of football. This Europa League campaign. Let me ask you in the chat, actually. Have you enjoyed... I want to hear your thoughts. Have you enjoyed the Europa League campaign this season? Let me know. Have you enjoyed this Europa League campaign? Have you enjoyed it? Do you think this has been a really exciting European season? Or are you waiting for it to start? Would love to know your thoughts. I'll give you my thoughts in a minute. But yeah, have you enjoyed this Europa League campaign? Have you been like Les said in the chat, he was really looking forward to this? and then we've been served up this pile of shite. How's it been for you guys? That's probably my question I'm going to ask you, because for me, I said this in pre-season. I said that the moment we didn't. I said this the moment we lost to Man United, and you can go back. I did a stream about it. I said, incredible that we've qualified for Europe 3 years in a row, but not being in the Champions League sucks. And when you hit the pinnacle of football, when you experience the best, you know when you're experiencing shit, right? When you go from a Kellogg's bowl of cornflakes to a Tesco brand of cornflakes, trust me, you can taste the difference. You know, all that sort of stuff. There is a different vibe to Champions League and Europa League. I can't lie, right? I found the Europa League group games okay. As Leza said in the chat, any football is good football for the Villa. The more games we play, the better. But I haven't enjoyed the flow of it. I'm actually waiting for the knockout now. This group stage for me has been a little bit boring. We've had the whole Maccabi Tel Aviv build-up. We've had some interesting away games. The go-ahead Eagles was interesting. But if someone... Okay, let's put it this way. If someone held me to ransom and asked me to name me a team that we beat at home at Villa Park in the Europa League this season, I'm struggling. That's how underwhelming our campaign. Yeah, I think I could name our Premier League fixtures off by heart, the results, who scored. The Premier League campaigns had me gripped, even the shit start. The Premier League campaigns had me gripped. This Europa League game, swear down, if I was held to ransom, everything was on the line, and someone said, name me a team Villa have beaten at home in the Europa League. I'm actually going to close my eyes now, because instead someone might say it in the chat. I can't think. Have a go yourself at home if you're watching. Name me a team Villa have beaten at home. Well, I've sort of given it away, actually, to myself. I have got one. We beat Maccabi Tel Aviv, didn't we? Because I only remember that because of all the... And the only reason I remember that is because they had no fans there. In fact, well, did we beat them? Did we beat them? I think we did beat them, didn't we? But you asked me, Villa in the Champions League when we were in it. Beating Bayern Munich at home. No one forgets that. Everyone remembers the PSG game off by heart. Home and away. The outcomes. The mistakes. The chances. Who did what? I remember beating RB Leipzig in the Champions League. I remember destroying Celtic in the Champions League. I remember the games in the Champions League. This Europa League clash, it's been Bill, Bob, and Ben. That's why I'm sort of saying, give me the qualification games now. Let me get my teeth into this competition because it's underwhelmed me so far. Oh, yeah, Bologna, the Bolognese, yeah. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's all been crap. The competition, I feel like, has been underwhelming. And because we've tasted Champions League, I never want to be in this competition again. I want to be in Champions League every season. Those game nights and those game weeks hit different. So, yeah. There should not be a situation. Where we... I'm laughing at Meeks' comment. Sorry. I'll finish mine. There should not be a situation where Villa don't get in the Champions League this season. If we end up in this competition again next year, I'm going to be crazy about it. Yeah, I actually enjoy the Conference League because it's our first time in Europe. I don't remember Watkins. Yeah, I know. I laughed at that. Big up to Standing as well. Hope you're well, my friend. But yeah, let's have a look then at some of the teams as it stands, our rivals in this competition. Someone's been done over on a bet. It's like winning a championship. Nobody cares. Oh, what with like Spurs? Reality, no one cares about this competition. Yeah, even Spurs are getting laughed at for doing it, isn't it? That's why we've got to get in the Champions League. Right, here we go. Meeks had me giggling now. Right, teams that we could be playing against. So the first 8 are through. Like, there are some big names in this competition. Lyon, Freiburg, Villa, Midtjylland, Betis, Porto, Braga, Roma. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong, or am I making this up? Villa avoid all those teams in the top 8, right? In the next round of the hat. We've all qualified. Or is it that we can draw them? Or is it that we can draw them? Or in the next round, after they've done their qualifiers, are we all in the same hat? Or can we avoid Roma, Braga, Porto, Betis, Midtjylland, Freiburg, and Lyon in the next round? Yeah, we can't draw them next round. Okay, sweet. That's good. That's good. Now, let's put some, respect on Lyon, big side. Betis, Conference League finalist. Porto, strong Portuguese side. Roma, history, heritage. Let's have a look at these. Right, Stuttgart. Bologna. We've already slurped out that spaghetti bolognese before. Couldn't even tell you what country they're from. They look like they're Hungarian. Fenerbahce. And the fact that Forest are beating them 2-0 tells me everything I need to know about them. Forest, I fucking love to batter Forest in this competition. Plezan, Fenerbahce with dog turd, and we beat them at their own gaff. Genk, these lot, POK, Celta Vigo, Crvena's Red there. That's Red Star, isn't it? Celta Vigo, Panathinaikos. Well, Celtic again, batter them 6-7-8-0. Dynamo Zagreb. Lille, what are they doing down there? Do you know what the crazy thing is? The freaking team that beat us, Go Ahead Eagles, right? This is how embarrassing it is. Go Ahead Eagles and Feyenoord, two teams that Villa battered, aren't even making the next round. Oh, boy. Go Ahead and Feyenoord, two shite teams, don't even make it. I'd love to play Celtic again, absolutely destroy them. But yeah, it's all, Rangers have just started to decide to win games of football now. And Maccabi, like some of the teams we've actually played are like these bottom ranking teams. Maccabi, I'm sure we played Feyenoord. Did we play Feyenoord? I think I just made that up in my head. Maybe we didn't play Feyenoord. We played Young Boys. We played Go Ahead. I think we played Basel as well. Yeah, actually, if you look at this Europa League campaign, we've played Young Boys, Go Ahead, and Basel, and Maccabi. 4 of the teams haven't even qualified, the teams we played. So it's not exactly like we've been tested. We got to clean up this competition, man. There's no excuses, to be honest. I'm going to say that. On paper, there's no excuses. We should be cleaning up this. We should be cleaning up this Europa League. Let's not fuck around, man. I think Meeks is right. Give me the harder. We're not very good against the lesser opposition. But then it's just showing that, oh my God, we lost to Go Ahead Eagles. Patch said we don't really need to win. Salzburg have to win. It shows them performance. So lots of space and pressure on them. Yeah, the only incentive tonight was, Patrick, I don't know if you got it, was that if we finish in the top 2, we play our quarterfinals and semi-finals second legs at home, which is a massive advantage. So yeah. What about the FA Cup then, guys? Are we going to take that seriously? Are we going to do a nice little FA Cup run? Let's have a look at our fixtures. Puff's just joined me as well. Oh, the FA Cup's ages away. I thought the FA Cup was sooner. We still got 3 games. Why were people talking about the FA Cup like it was next weekend? What? All right, Puff. Don't get pushing me around, right? People were talking like the FA Cup was next weekend. Well, that was just me into it. Right. Look at these lovely fixtures. Brentford at home. We are going to smash them. Big up Jamesy in the house. Bournemouth away. Always hate playing Bournemouth away. Bournemouth away is no joke, actually. That's going to be a really tough one. Brighton at home on a Wednesday night. We'll smash them. In fact, we played Brighton midweek at their gaff. That's when we came from 2-0 down. So, yeah. And then Newcastle and FA Cup. I love those fixtures. 3 home games. 3 home games. Stars playing at home on Sunday as well for football, which means a 10 a.m. kickoff. That's the other thing. When my daughter's got football on a Sunday, if she plays at home, it's a guaranteed 10 a.m. kickoff, which is great. They don't mess around. They're 10 a.m. at home. It's 8 minutes from our house. It's beautiful. You can do the Villa 2 p.m.s. But some of the away games we've had in Gloucester, damn, the kickoff times have been all over the gaff. 11:45s. We've had 11 p.m.s. We've had half 10s. We've had 12s. No one's consistent. So, yeah, us having her having a home game on Sundays is amazing. And that's why I'm excited for Villa to get back in the Champions League, because it means we'll be playing less Sundays as well. We'll be back on the Saturdays. So Sundays are madness. With her football and Villa, it's a madness. But yeah, we're going to smash up Brentford at home. We're going to smash Brighton at home. I'm not sure about Bournemouth away. Don't like Bournemouth away. Newcastle at home in the FA Cup as well will destroy them. Whatever happens with must win something for Unai. Well, we have momentum. Do you know what? That's it, Jamesy. You almost are going to say this, right? But then Spurs might have felt like this. This is actually how I'll probably say it, right? If we never win a trophy with this manager and this squad, then will we ever win a trophy again in the next 10, 15 years is how I feel. However, here's my counter argument. Tottenham fans must have felt that when they had Mourinho and Conte both giving it a go as Tottenham manager, right? Both Mourinho and Conte rocked up to Spurs, and Spurs fans must have thought, if we never win a trophy, one of these two serial winners, then we're never going to win a trophy at all. Upsets Ange Postecoglou, the biggest fraud of all frauds, and somehow defies all logic and wins a trophy. Regardless if it's Europa League or not, he does what Conte and Mourinho couldn't. Do you get me? So, though we say, and my comment especially, if we don't win a trophy now with Villa, with Unai, then are we ever? Actually, football's shown that anything's possible. Yeah, I know. I did compare us to those dusty cockerels. I think it's more about the manager, though. The fact that, Unai is seen as the best we've ever had. And if we don't win with Unai, then will we ever win? Matty Cash is coming on for Hemmings. Hemmings is like that. Oh, geez. Hemmings played that bad that he got hooked. Ah, boy. By caramba. That's not good for him. Hemmings, stinker, and hooked, as Lee Gunner would say. He's had an absolute stinker out there, and he's been dragged off at half-time. Bogart's going to go into CDM, who didn't play any better. That's awkward. Oh, Hemmings is going to have a long shower. An early shower and a long one. That's going to hurt him. That's going to hurt him. The reality is that's gonna kill the confidence of a lad like that. You've had your first big chance to shine, Europa League at home, and you've had a stinker. We're in the way for the second half, though. Get your score predictions in. How's this game ending? Are Villa going to turn us around? Bogard CDM now, but yeah. This idea, though, right? Keown's harping on about it. I half hear Keown. I try not to have my TV too loud when I'm doing these things. But yeah, the concept of, the pressure of playing, the pressure this, the pressure that. Listen, if you've got a professional contract for Aston Villa, no matter your age, you should be able to handle any occasion, any pressure. I will not have it that a pro footballer, and that's why when Meeks is saying about Mings, talking about mentality, no, you handle that pressure. Just like any of us have to handle pressure in a job. It's one of those things. Now, 18 years old, really, for me, they shouldn't be putting themselves under that pressure. It should be just enjoying the opportunity and chance to wear it. That's Jamesy. Yeah, Jamesy boy. Yeah, we're on here, Jamesy. I think Jamesy likes making his appearance, doesn't he? Get you on at the end, Jamesy, shall I? Get you on at the end. I'll send you the link at the end, James. You can do a little celebration into added time. Yeah, no more injuries, Pete. Tell you what, it's caramel latte. It's giving me that kick I needed, because I think I would have fallen asleep in the second half. Absolute stinker of a first half, really. Mings with a header. Yeah, James is a new name, I believe. Well done, Jamesy boy. Who's on the number 9 now? Morgan Rogers, false 9. Can you still feel the sloppiness from Emmy, Mings, and Lindelof out there? Well, I'm just watching them. That's shite. That's shite. Yeah, that's shite. No one can pass the ball. But yeah, Meech, you'll probably be glad to have Sunday's about Saturday football, wouldn't you? Oh wow, 2-0. Fuck me, it's 2-0. So much for an Unai Emery fire up talk, right? Absolutely fucking diabolical. Everyone looks like they're on the beach. I keep saying it. Look at the body language and attitude of the players. Mings and Lindelof look like they've got broomsticks up their ass. The fuck is going on? Mings and Lindelof are playing, and Onana, like everyone's moving with broomsticks up their ass. No one fucking cares. No one wants to get injured. That's why. It's fucking terrible. Yeah, agree, Les. Absolutely crap. It's not even respect. It's like they can't be asked. It's like they don't want to get injured. Onana's playing. I get why. I'm actually going to give Onana the free pass here of Onana doesn't want to tackle anymore. Run. The game's gone. That's mad, Pete. Everything's wrong tonight. Go ahead, Eagles flashbacks. Fucking hell. What excuse are we going to make for these? Red Bull. Oh, we're sponsored by Red Bull. Maybe Red Bull paid us off. Let them have it. Harvey Elliott. Into Jadon Sancho. Will Jadon Sancho cross the road properly? Into Cash. Not bad attack. No one's interested, are they? I said this. Everyone's running like they got a broomstick up their ass. Everyone is running like. It's like they've been forced to play. Shit me, imagine going to this game tonight. Imagine being a fan going to this game tonight. Imagine being a spectator going to this game tonight. Oh, why don't Mings do something? Crowd are booing a little bit. Fucking hell. Just someone. A little bit of quality. Disgraceful, and they get paid. They're so worried about injured. Play someone else. No one wants to watch Stars phone. Yeah. Les, get into them, Les. That's it, Les. This is not the Villa we know, Les. This definitely ain't the Villa we know. The crowd are trying to get going, but it's a little bit. Crim got into the crowd as well. When they've senior players been told to not take any risks. I swear down, Onana's just put the brakes on now. I actually think Buendia's done a little bit of the same. I've just been watching Buendia. You know how Buendia is like that tenacious bulldog? You know how Buendia is amongst it? Buendia's like, nah, not tonight, guys. Even Rogers is coming as a sub, as a false 9. Just watch. If you're able to watch this game, just watch the body language of some of the players. Are they giving it their all? Are they? First half, I actually questioned whether it was just a technical thing. I said, oh, it's more the technical quality of what they're doing with the ball. Now I'm looking at it as this is more about attitude and application. Can't afford anyone yet. Correct, Les, correct. We should have given Jameer and Caden the nod to play this game. We were playing. Exactly. I can't look at things like, oh, man. Get that chewing gum out of your mouth and fucking run a bit more. Body language is everything. Yeah, it shows. Yeah, it does, Les. It shows. It shows. And do you know what? You want to know? You want to know the difference on the top level? It's that, isn't it? Doesn't matter how good technical quality you are. Doesn't matter who you're against. If you don't put 100% attitude, effort, and application in, you will get punished. Newcastle, for me, I've never seen this Villa team run so hard so much. I would say this is Villa at 60%, and we've gone so bad. Love you.
Love you.
We've gone so bad that we're actually getting battered 2-0 at home. Yeah. This is actually. Oh, here's a chance. Buen dia.
It's a home game.
It's a home game. We're losing 2-0, but everyone's like too scared to get injured. It's weird because we're already qualified. There's a really weird vibe. Even the crowd. We're so scared of injuries, but as someone said, we should have played the kids then. Yeah, but the one thing I can't stand is this. Basically, Heidi and I went mad at the start of the weekend. Harsh parents, right? She played football at the weekend. She's been off ill with a super flu, and she's not been well. But I've seen traffic cones move more than she did on the football pitch at the weekend, and we just looked at her for what's going on. She wasn't well, maybe a bit too harsh, but we basically said, like,
what's the point? What
was the point in us watching you today? You probably didn't run more than 5 yards, and that's not an exaggeration. And yeah, it was painful. And I said to her, look, I don't care what you do with the ball. I don't care if you don't score. I don't care if you don't assist. I don't care. But have some pride about your performance in terms of attitude. Chance here for Luca Dean. Chance. Like, do yourself proud when you go on that pitch and run. I get that vibe with Villa tonight. If I'm Unai, I'm sitting in the changing rooms going, do you know what? Run. But then we reflected, and yeah, she hasn't been very well. So we'll let her off. But it was more the fact we had a very busy game. We had to travel quite a bit.
Then you start shouting out about school.
Yeah, then she said something about it was just bad, and basically it was all a chaos Sunday. And then she put in that performance because ultimately you don't go to watch the other kids do. You don't go to watch the team. Well, maybe you want the team to do well, but we're there just purely to cheer on our daughter and hope she does the best. But she was as good as a traffic cone. Even Heidi lost her shit during the game. She just shouted, "Ale, come on!" It was, yeah. That's what this Villa team runs so tight. They need their heads bashing together. They need a little bit of a really. I know you don't want to get injured, but really. But as Les said, they're paid enough. Run through the fucking walls. Yeah, it is that. It's. Do you know what's about Villa? Do you know what we talk about Villa being consistent, which we are. You actually know when Villa are going to be shit or not. There's like this feel about us. You actually know the vibe that's come in with Villa. There's this vibe, you know. They don't hide it. They don't disguise it. Villa are very open and honest of, yeah, we ain't trying tonight. Yeah, we're holding back tonight. They don't even try and disguise it. Meeks had the super free for 3 weeks and still not over it. He's defending star there. Yeah, fair. I think the fatigue is massive, isn't it, Meeks? You know, the pundits were saying what we don't have the squad. This is exactly what they were talking about. Yeah. But too much rotation. What have Salzburg got to play for? Are they already qualified? Like, what's going on? This coffee is absolutely unreal. It's like the nicest one I've had in ages.
You like that? That's why I bought it.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So like this.
Yeah, we haven't had it for it. It's like a nice treat every now and then. It's lush.
It's a Starbucks caramel latte on offering Tesco's.
Salzburg, can Salzburg even qualify? I'm looking at the table. They're winning and they still can't qualify. So what do they have to play for? Or just look at the table here. Salzburg are 26th. We're losing 2-0 to them. Is it on that Ludogorets result? They need Ludogorets. They need Ludogorets. They need Ludogorets and Bram to drop points. Yeah, I get that. They need some of these teams here. Goal difference too superior for Lille. They need Ludogorets or Bram's result to change. So yeah, they still have a chance to qualify, but they're dusty. That's all I can say. They're dusty. The fact that Salzburg are relying on teams called Ludogorets and Bram tells you everything you need to know about Salzburg. They need Ludogorets or Bram to drop points. That's a low. That's a new low. Meek says, fatigue and brain fog. I've not slept so much in my life. And yeah, they had a slim chance to qualify. Yeah. I know when Heidi was knocked out from it. Star, to be fair, slept as well. I think they both slept so heavy from that super flu, didn't you?
Massive.
I've never seen you sleep so much either, actually. Yeah, literally, like any situation, you were nodding off. Oh, nearly 3-0 for Salzburg. Yeah, any
It was terrible.
Any situation, you were like, gone.
Real bad.
Les, I can only be so a downer for so long. Les, I know you're a very positive guy, Les, but I like that you crashed on this Villa team tonight. I think it's time for Maatsen. Honestly, Krim, at this point, no point. Not one first team is going to change this. If Konsa or Pau or Maatsen come on, they're going to be like the rest of the guys going, this game's gone, what's the point? If anything, I'm saying bring on Caden Young and Jamal Aloba, two youngsters who've got nothing to lose. We don't really care if they get injured, and they might bring some energy. You bring on Maatsen, and it's just going to be the same case of, I don't want to get injured. We've got a big few Premier League games coming up. That's a great touch from Sancho. Maybe like a drumstick. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Sancho, chance, cash, bit of quality, please. No one in the box. Luka Dean, a goal now might get Villa alive. But I'll be honest, as I said at halftime, these Europa League games have been very 5 out of 10-ish. I haven't really been bothered either way. But the Premier League campaign, even though I didn't do the watch on, Heidi and Star and I were on the sofa watching the Newcastle game. We loved it, didn't we? Yeah. It's a brilliant game. Huh?
It was a fantastic game.
The Premier League games are amazing because we've actually got everything to play for and we're still in a title race. I do not care what anyone else says. We're 4 points. It is 4 points, isn't it? 4 points off Arsenal. We're in a title race. And our performances and energy are matching that. This is why this game tonight is just so bitterly disappointing because we know what this team can do. Put Bizzle up front. Full 90 for the lot. Oh, poor first touch from the coach there. But yeah, next couple of days, Villa, will we pull off something magical for one more player to boost our squad? I think that will help our Premier League campaign. Big up the drumstick. I think that will massively help our Premier League campaign if we get one more central midfielder in. And let's go and give it everything now. Brentford at home. Bournemouth away, Brighton at home. BBB. The freebies. Look at no, he's not even running there. Oh, that's a great tackle. Fair play. I forgive you for that. That's a great tackle. That's all Buendia's done is these little flicks. That is some sexy one-touch football, to be fair. We're doing it in the wrong areas, though. That might get us going, that. And that little passage of play might get Villa going because there's a bit of quality. Bogard got overhyped because he can play 3 positions and everyone got carried away with him. I used to call him Bogey. Heidi and I are going for another power walk tonight. We decided to get that into our routine, our late night power walks. Got this massive hill on our village. We've decided we're going to take it on every night. Aren't we?
It's hard. It's massive.
It's a huge hill. Like, it's huge, but it's good for our...
Still getting over the first one.
True. It's good for our health, our fitness, our mind. All these cold and flus going around as well. Keeping our body weight to good size, getting the strength. It put us out of breath, though, didn't it?
Yeah, you reckon you can run up it? That's bullshit.
It's easier to run up it. But yeah, just the goal might change this game because it's dying. Mings with a header. That passage play from Villa. Oh, here we go. Rogers into Buendia. Someone shoot. Shoot. Better. You hit them. Hey, we're back in the game. Hallelujah. 2-1. Rogers scores.
Say that more often.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. We actually passed the ball with a bit more precision and intensity and a few more 1-2s there. And Villa back in the game with a goal through Morgan Rogers. Have that. An offside? Where? No, he's onside. That's not offside at all. It's lazy from that centre-back. Rogers into Buendia. Buendia back to Rogers. Rogers back to Buendia. Those two are taking the piss. 1-2, 1-2. To me, to you. To me, to you. To me, to you. Chuckle Brothers. Yeah, it's a good finish from Rogers as well. Leonardo left foot. Game on. That's it now. Finally, some good quality in the final third. This game's back on. There's a bit more life about it now. We've got something to play for. I've harped on about it a few times. That coffee's just done wonders.
Something you like.
That's done wonders. That coffee has done wonders. What are they looking for now?
You got a little bit of fill, didn't it?
Yeah, it's like...
Lush.
Yeah, get the next one. And it happens. Duncan finds quality. Sancho makes a lot of runs where he doesn't get the ball. Yeah. Steve said, I've been working. How was Elliot? Go on. What happened to Watkins? Watkins pulled his hammy. Another Villa injury incoming. Watkins went off with a hamstring, but walked off. So I think it was precautionary. Harvey Elliott, I'll be honest, has been trying hard, but no quality to it. The goal stood, yeah.
What's the rough like?
Yeah, good point. Actually, the fact that I haven't even noticed him means he's had a good game. There's not really been any fouls in this game, actually, which is a surprise. I think we've made a double change there. I've missed that. Looks like Ezri Konsa's on for Lindelof and Emi Buendia off for Jamoa. Big chance for Jamoa then with 25 minutes. Emi Buendia getting a rest, maybe. Here we go. Here's Jamoa. Early impact. Oh, he looked strong, physical, didn't he? Jamoa shoots. What a start from the youngster. That's a way to start for, what is he, 18 years old? Look at this. He goes, go on then. I'll drop my shoulder. 18 years old. Not bad. Jamoa's like massive as well, isn't he? He's a bit stocky. I didn't realise that. Yeah, my bad about changing the name. Mess people up. Yeah. Matt Sharpness lacking 2 minutes in the first half. Yeah, it's true. Chance at Elliott. Chance. Ooh. I think Villa might go on and win this 3-2. Now, take 2 all. Top 2. Where's the table? Jamal is good. We're still in 4th. A draw does not take us to 2nd because of Midtjylland's goal difference. We need to win to get top 2 now. He's already done 1 guess on, true. I think what Gesson's 1 goal he scored, it came off his knee, didn't it? Here's Bogard. Oh, shit from Bogard. I think Watkins is just precautionary. Oh, wow. These are the teams as well. Brentford's and Brighton's are the teams Watkins loves scoring against. Oh, we're going to destroy Forest. Give me Forest any time in this competition with cut Wolfie. Sean Dyche gets cut. That's true. But busy. But yeah, remember to send me your new number, Meeks. Elliott's been meh, yeah. Do we bring on Ian Matson and now Krim? I know Krim said it. Render Nelson chat. Will Matson give us a bit more pace up there? Bring him on for Sancho. Have Matson cutting in on the right with his left foot. Let's try something different. Why not? Mings is awful, yeah. Jamal on the left, Matson on the right. Let's just absolutely frazzle it up and mix it up. Do you know what? I haven't seen much of Rossinha ball, but I don't know what to make of Liam Rossinha. Is he going to improve them? I always knew about Maresca. He was never going to get you back in the promised land of the Premier League. Never. Maresca was never going to get Chelsea back to the promised land. And that's what Chelsea should be aiming for. The promised land. Well done, Morgan Rogers. That's brilliant. Let's play. That's good from Sanch. He scored against the dusty Europa League teams, I would guess. Who do you think will win? I reckon it ends a draw, maybe. I reckon too little, too late. But maybe Midtjylland concede and we get back in it. Let's hope Midtjylland or Leon drop points. Better goals per night than Watkins. I was waiting for that. Oh. Did you have the same drink, love? Yeah. Yeah. No more just can't afford any more crap. Under 20 minutes to go. There is a nice belief about Villa this year that we can turn any game around. Yeah, poor old Elliott. Poor old Harvey. Corner comes in. Flicks. Chance. Harvey. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just hit the target, man. Should have scored. Should be 2-2. That was Harvey Elliott's chance. I think he's leaning back too much here. Look at this chance here. Oh, Harvey, that was the one. That's the one. That's the one, Harvey. That's the one. Double change for them. Pardon me. Yeah, should have scored. Should be 2-2. Love you. Too much to do. Honest Siwo has come on. This Salzburg team's dusty. Like I say. That was equalised yet. Yeah, we can't expect much man yet. How many chances do you need to miss to become your new favourite player, Joe? Meeks, man. So Meeks is Meeks is like on Ollie Watkins' back all the time, and I'm with Ollie Watkins, and he always banters me. And he thinks Watkins missed loads of chances. So he's just said, how many chances does Harvey Elliott need to miss to become your new favourite player? So Meeks thinks I like the players who miss loads of chances. I've got to keep defending Ollie to the hills. Yeah, the accidental scorpion kick. There was a weird save, to be honest. Elliott should have scored, but yeah. If I had to rank my 3 favourite Villa players, Watkins, Tielemans, Konsa. Watkins, Tielemans, Konsa are the 3 players that I enjoy watching the most. For different reasons. I think that's a foul. I think Ezri has just shown the rest of the world, the rest of the Prem now, that he is a first choice England starting centre back. That he, apart from, I think this is right and centre, apart from Saliba and Gabriel of Arsenal, and even then I could be biased and say, well, what a consequential question about. I don't know if there's other better centre halves than Ezri Konsa in the league. I'm not having this Ruben Diaz hype. I think Ezri Konsa for me is top 3 centre backs in the league. I'm not having Tammy Abraham being better than Ollie, by the way. No freaking chance. Tammy's lacing Ollie's boots. Come on, Villa. Get the equaliser and make this game tasty. Hey, who's going to be back on corners then? Is it going to be Dougie or is Cash going to stay on them? Curl it like Cash. He's been excellent on his set pieces. But is Dougie going to take him out? Oh, that's a ball, Mings! Could be offside, but I think Mings has equalised and made up for his mistake. Curl it like Cash. I just called it. Matty Cash, love. Matty Cash. Curl it like Cash. What a ball this is from Curl it like Cash. Redemption for Mings for his horrific mistake. This ball from Cash is peachy. Oh, this is unreal for Matty Cash. Now, seriously, this is like, wow. Look at this from Cash. Wow. Curl it like Cash. Yes, please. Curl it like Cash. Oh, that. Look at the way he clips that in. Thank you, baby. Look at Curl it like Cash. And Mingsy's presence goes, right, I fucked up in the first half, but I'll score a header. 2-2, game on. Game on, baby. Curl it like Cash. I'm not being funny, but the pace in which he puts that ball in makes it easy for Mings. He doesn't really score much, actually, Mingsy. But he made the mistake for the first goal. He gave them the ball in the penalty box and I had a tap in. Yeah, he literally tripped on the ball in their own penalty box and gave him a tap in. So this is good that he made up. That ball from Cash is just... Yeah, look at the curl on it. But the speed as well. Because all it needs is a little touch. He doesn't need to head it hard, just a little touch. 3-2. Here we go. Let's get this win. 3-2 is on yet. Arteta will be on the phone tomorrow. I went to bet 10 pence on Cash ever being a game changer last season. It's true. In fact, if someone told me that Matty Cash will be one of our best players this season, I would have said, what drugs are you taking? And go to your local doctors and go seek help. Caden Young, that's it. Throw another youngster on. Just to speak. Yeah, I like that. Give someone a raw chance for 13 minutes to go prove a point. Sancho comes up. What are these gloves? Did you see that? Did we see the ones that like he had paw prints on them?
That's what you need.
Yeah, would Cash be starting for England if he didn't play for Poland? Yeah, good redemption for Mings. Big up to Vamos as well. Vamos, VJ. Vamos, VJ. Vamos. 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 Is it true you're in Sharm el Sheikh right now? Big up to you, Vamos. Rogers will take the player of the season award for us this year, but I think it should be Cash. Yeah, it's true. 12 minutes to go. Caden Young's on for Sancho, who's absolutely a flop. Right, here's the table as it stands. Villa are level on points with Midfield and Lyon, but because of our goal... Oh, fuck me. Midfield are 2-0. Right, we need the win. Or Lyon to drop points. We either need Villa to go on and win this game or whoever Lyon are playing to score against them. Because as it stands, Villa will not finish top 2, which is an absolute bummer out of all of this. Not finishing top 2 is a little bit of a bummer. Because we want those home second legs. So who's Lyon playing, chat? Who is Lyon playing? And second of all, maybe you don't even need to worry about that because we're going to win 3-2 tonight. Here's Jamoa. Been impressed since he's come on. Look, do you know what? People like Evan Gasson have been wasting the game time of Jamoa, for example. Big up the drumsticks, then. They've been lucky. Since Heidi's bought the lollies out. Lyon 2 with PAOK. PAOK aren't winning. Yeah, and Lyon at home. Yeah, just do our job then. Just do our job tonight now. Just do our job. Ping by Cash. Luka Dean. Go on then, who's getting the winner for us? Who's getting the winner for us? Because it's coming. I'm going to say either Caden Young or Jamoa are going to pop up with the winner. A night for the youngster. That's what I'm going to go with. Who's getting the winger, chat? Winger? Winner, chat. Because we're winning this game. POK is down to 10 men. Damn. Game for Bailey. We need to just pin it on them and get the free. Yeah. Attack, Unai. Get Marco Bizzett on up top. Bit of height. Cash, get the goal. Jamoa. Oh. Or is this the moment Elliott scores to get the winner? Nine minutes to go. These drumsticks, you've got to really chomp into them first before you can bite off, can't you?
That's just shut you up.
It is. Yeah, nice bogey. Let's play, Villa. Go on, Caden. Get at them. This is what I mean. You play the young kids, right? And they just want to dribble. They just want to get at the players. I like that. Jamoa Loba and Caden Young, every time they've got the ball, they're trying to attack. You give it to Sancho, it's chalk and cheese. Come on, Villa. One chance we need. You could argue that Cash has changed this game. Just having the balance at right back as well. Go on, Jamoa. He does shoot. He's not lacking confidence, is he? Now. What? Oh my God! What football this is? Oh, who's that? Cash, you got to square that. Cash tries to go for the cheeky nutmeg shot. Cash actually goes for the eyes. Do you know what? If Jamoa's got that confidence to keep shooting from now, I'm all for it. Mings scored, Steve. Tyrone Mings. There'd have been some people, Villa fans, who would have tuned out at 2-0 and gone, this is crap. This is pointless. I reckon Les got himself over to Birmingham without a word because he was fuming. Better. The intensity is just so much better. We're passing the ball properly. Best of luck, Villa, from a Borough fan. Big up Middlesbrough. Go on, Rodgers. Hope you go up. Oh, here we go, Neeks. Everyone has. Come on then, Villa. Let's find the winner. Are we getting the winner, love?
How much time you got left?
6 minutes plus stoppage.
Yeah.
You usually get it right. Harvey. Oh, Victor, why are you trying those flicks? That's not you. You're not that guy, Victor Lindelof, to do that. Yeah, Harvey Elliott should have scored the winner, actually. Martin Keane is right. Come on, Villa. We're passing the ball like the Villa way. We're passing the ball with sharpness, with intensity, with accuracy, with belief. Watkins injured. Temporary. That's cute, though. Temporary injury. Precautionary injury. He heard it in the game, but I don't think it's going to be long term. Oh, fuck's sake, Conts. Oh, boy. Shot. And easy save for Emmy. Right, come on then, Villa. 5 minutes. Let's do this now. I think we still do this. Weird feeling. What do you reckon, chat? W or draw? Yeah, as in, we've taken them off during the game because we don't want to risk it any further. Watkins could have played on potentially, but he didn't want to risk it. That's what I sort of meant, if that makes sense. I think he could have played on because he just walked off. Let's get the W here. Big up everyone in the chat. If you haven't hit the like button yet, make sure to do so, because I might have to blame you for if Villa don't win this for not doing that. Liverpool fan here. I need you to win to make me £12. Come on then. £12 goes a long way in today's society. It's a couple of milks and a couple of loaf of breads. Yeah, that's what inflation is these days. That's what the cost of living is. £12 you used to be able to do, Christ, all sorts. Go on, then. But come on, Liverpool fan. Let's get the win for us and you. Ball comes across, chance! Jamoa does it, the youngster! And the kid has got off the bench. I said he'd score the winner. I said the youngster would score the winner. There it is. His first ever Villa goal. What a ball, what a place, what a time, what a goal. What a comeback. There's a few people who come in the chat tonight and said they've had a bet on Villa. When we were 2-0 down, they thought it was all doom and gloom. Villa have come from behind. I said it was either going to be Jamoa or Caden Young to score the winner. Unai throws the youngsters on. Unai trusts the youngsters, and they deliver. That's what it's about. None of this pressure crap. One on Morgan. Have a look at this goal again. Morgan out to Caden Young. Oh, was it youngster to youngster? Oh, wow. Caden Young to Jamoa. That's the dream combo. Both of the young wingers combine. Caden Young finds Jamoa. Jamoa's finish is textbook. Why have we been wasting this lad on the bench, by the way? Jamoa's been sat on the bench for a few weeks now, and people like Guessond have been coming on ahead of him. Jeez Louise. Why have we been hiding these hidden gems? Luka Dean slaps his head. Look at that. First ever Villa goal. It's a massive goal as well. Full of confidence. 19 years old. Fair play to him. Remontada. Absolutely. Should have started them. The comeback kings. Absolutely love that. Vamos, VJ. Vamos, VJ. Vamos. Vamos. Big up to you. Honestly. 3-2 there. Glad I didn't bet on that. Exactly. Let's go. Absolutely. 3-2 is on. Guys, Jamoa's been sat on the bench for weeks. Why have we not been playing him, man? What are we doing here? He's raw. He's big. He's strong. He's definitely bulked up since pre-season as well. Would you agree, chat? Jamoa's bulked up since pre-season that US tour because he played strong. But I love it. Caden Young to Jamoa. Now, have a look at this table. This is what's happened now. Lyon have even gone 3-2 up. It's a massive goal. As it stands with a few minutes to go, Villa will finish top 2. And I want to re-emphasize this, which means that in the last 16, quarterfinals, semi-finals, if Villa are to be in those rounds, we will have all home tie second legs, which is the most important thing. We want to be playing our European football knockout games, second legs at Villa Park. We want that advantage. We want that advantage. There was something to play for tonight. And this has almost been a really good story tonight. It's the fact that we've come from behind again this season. It's the fact that we've secured an automatic home second legs. It's the fact that the youngsters have come off the bench and proven their worth and weight in gold all of a sudden. Who needs new signings when we've got Jamoa? You know what I mean? And finally, oh my gosh, we nearly came that way. Finally, I'd say it's been an opportunity for us to demonstrate. Oh, the part-time fans here.
No?
Isn't it, love?
Yeah.
Part-time fan.
No?
Yeah. 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 You've missed all the Villa goals. Yeah. You walked out on us on 2-0. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. My love believed in them. Part-time fan didn't. I can't believe how good this Jamoa looks. How on earth did we sign Guessond? Yeah. No wonder Monch got sacked. Les is loving it. Yeah, I'm ripping into Star here. I've told you. Part-time fan. She came in when we tuned down with trash and walked out. I thought, wow.
Is that what you said?
Yeah. She walked. Puff, calm down. She walked out on us on 2-0.
She all right?
We had this conversation in the car on Sunday, didn't we?
Yeah, you're right, lady. Yeah.
No passion. Will has earned £40 from Villa. Come that well done. Unai's just, yeah, that's it. Unreal, the youth coach to bring Kate. Look at Kate. We don't need to sign any other wingers. We've got enough now in those areas. Trust these younger lads a little bit more, I think. Isn't it? If they're going to come on with this rawness and energy and want to prove. And the thing is, Caden Young, I know this sounds stupid. Caden Young and Jamoa don't look like 19-year-olds. They're physically well developed. They look like Morgan Rogers, right? People forget Rogers is what, 20? Maybe 20. They're bulked up. They're not these skinny little twigs. Big up, Pete. Yeah, Elliot's ran hard. Well done, Harrison. But yeah, honestly, performance like this is just going to build the confidence and belief to come from behind, 2-0 down, and have that raw. Jamoa, presence. Absolute presence. Does he like to be? I thought he was scrapping the double R. Is he called Jamoa Loba? I thought he's just called Jamoa. Yeah, it was a change in energy, Meeks. Good observation. Full time. Job done. And let's just check. And Michelin's game's over. So 100% confirmed. Aston Villa have finished in the top 2 of the Europa League standings. We cannot drop any lower, which means that Unai Emery's smiling. Yeah, that's good, Unai. Yeah, you know it. We've now secured our guaranteed, if we make it in the quarters and semis, we have guaranteed ourselves second legs at Villa Park. So if we have a stinker in the first leg, we can use Villa Park to turn it around. A lot of the players are cuddling Jamoa, Hemmings, Sancho. Yeah, Sancho's better than you, mate. Yeah, he's better than you. Matson, I like that. All the first team pros are giving him his flowers. All the big names are coming out giving him hugs. Mings, constant. Look, Caden, you two linked.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Rogers, give him his love. Hemmings had a bit of a stinker tonight. You know that woman, Cara's Brands thing?
Yeah.
He started tonight. He had a bit of a stinker. He got subbed at half time.
Did you get him for Villa?
Yeah, he started tonight.
Oh my god.
But he had a,
free Villa tickets for us.
but he had a stinker and got subbed at half time, unfortunately. Old Hemmings. But it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Right, big up to everyone. That was great. That was really good. And now that momentum builds us onto the Premier League. We'll be back on Sunday for, I'm thinking, Villa v Brentford. We're going to see a big scoreline. What a goal that is. We're going to see a really big scoreline. So, yeah, Villa Brentford this Saturday. Premier League campaign. Let's forget about European football. There's a bit of a break. Let's go win our Premier League title. Let's go challenge Arsenal, Man City for real. Thank you to everyone. First half was crap. Second half was brilliant. Big up to everyone who's been here along the way. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your Thursday and into the weekend. Big up to Heidi. Big up to Puff. Big up to the part-time fan. Boo. I'm out of here. Up the Villa. See you all soon. Ta-da.